Hey guys!
We're finally here to check out the latest from the Halo Effect. Well, the latest. It's their first video, first song. Shadowminds, 5 former members of In Flames. What are your expectations before I click play?
I mean, if everyone here wants our opinion and our expectations on the Halo Effect, they should go over to the Out of Line channel.
Before watching this video.
Yeah.
Before watching this video. Now, once we posted that video on Out of Line, there's been a few people in the comment section saying, hey, you know, you guys may be in for a surprise. So I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. But there's only really one way to find out, and that's press play and check it out.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. That ending had a little bit of a Swedish House Mafia vibe. You guys got to watch the video on Out of Line. You'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let you go first because I have some positives, but I do have some negatives, I must say. Trust me. Wait until I bring them out, and you're gonna see all the boys coming to the
I
yard.
don't really think I will. I enjoyed this song so much.
So did I, but there is one aspect of this track that left me feeling a little bit unsatisfied.
Why was it the fact that this I thought you misclicked because this was like a new Dark Tranquility album.
Wow, fuck you. Well, no, that was not.
That's the nail. That's the nail right there that I've hit.
That you definitely hit the nail on the head.
I swear, halfway through, I'm like, is this the right video?
You
have Jesus.
You were definitely a Roman during the Jesus crucifixion right now. You nailed it.
I nailed it.
You absolutely nailed it. But that's actually not my negative. But it does feel like I'm listening to it. It feels more like Dark Tranquility than it does In Flames.
In Flames, yeah.
So that is a surprise. But that's not a negative.
For me, that's not a negative because
I like both bands.
I like both bands, but I think I as
the
much
skills
as
tip.
As much as I love In Flames and the Throwback Thursdays we do and everything, fuck, Dark Tranquility, it's like, I don't know, it's my bread and butter.
Dark Tranquility, the skills do tip a little bit more towards Dark Tranquility for me.
I think it's mostly because of his voice. It has such a nice deepness and gravitas.
And in this one, he stayed with the heavier side of his vocals.
Yeah.
He didn't go with any cleans or anything like that. I love both. I mean, to be honest with you, I just love his voice, period. It doesn't really matter how he hits me, as long as he's hitting me. I love his voice. But this song, because it's so melodic, it has such a melodic drive, going with the harsher side of his voice all the way through, in my opinion, it works best.
Yeah.
It allows the song not to be super melodic. It adds some heaviness to the sound.
Yeah.
But
and his voice, even though the graspy parts are supposed to be like thin, they cover so much space in the song.
Yeah, they really feel like
big.
But that's not what my negative was.
Well,
but
what's
okay,
your
but so
negative?
is your positive the fact that it sounds more like Dark Tranquility than Old In Flames? Is that your?
That's one of my. I would have liked a little bit more of Old In Flames, but I wasn't expecting them to,
They're not a cover band.
Exactly, I wasn't expecting that. So I thought they would bring some DNA from the older In Flames, but to me, most of this was Dark Tranquility, and I love Dark Tranquility, so I don't have really a negative to say.
Okay, I agree with you 100%. Now, can I bring out the negative?
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll, please. I'm absolutely shocked that in your wisdom, because you're a young guy, but in your young years, you have a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
You've gained a lot of wisdom since we started this channel. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I'm trying to use intelligent words. I'm totally flabbergasted that this guy didn't pick up on how limp dick the solo was. For a song this energetic, for a song this melodic, the song is not really heavy outside of the vocals. The vocals do bring some heaviness into the track, but let's not kid ourselves. This feels like a really super melodic track from Dark Tranquility. The solo was absolute limpus. It added zero value to the quality of the song. I'm almost as willing to go as far as to say, why the fuck even bother? Why the fuck even bother? Just throw the melody that the song has, throw it in there with two guitars at the same time, overlaying one on top of the other, and let's call it a day. Because if you're gonna do a solo on a track like this, a track that's very melodic, that has that raspiness tone to the vocal, the solo has to be over the top. Like, I'm not even asking for back-to-back solos from the two guitar players. I'm not even going that far. But the solo has to be absolute gangbusters. The solo has to break not the monotony, because the song is not boring, but it has to break the shape that the song has. Because this song is very contained. Tell me the moment within this track that the song feels like it's going somewhere completely different from where it's been before. There's none. The song has a very balanced, compact approach from the beginning all the way to the end. Okay, you can make the argument that the verses are more melodic than the chorus is more melodic than the verse, but really, now we're pulling hairs here. Like, there's not that much difference, maybe outside of the vocal tone and a few melodic notes in the chorus versus the verses. The song is very compact. So when you have a song that's this melodic, this compact, that the only source of pure heaviness is the vocals, because the drums are heavy, but the drums are not like overly heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you have a song of this dynamic, of this nature, the guitar solo is supposed to absolutely like bring the walls down. It's like a jaw-dropping moment where you go like, oh, Like that really hit. You know what I mean? And it didn't. It not even got close to it. It just never left. You know, it's like when your friends call and it's like, hey, how far are you? Oh, I'm like 5 minutes away. And meanwhile, you're still like going into the shower.
Yeah.
You're not even out of the house. You're not even ready. You're still going into the shower. And you're telling them you're 5 minutes away. The solo kind of felt like that to me. It didn't added value to the song. It didn't make the song better. I mean, I'm almost tempted to say that actually made the song worse. But it didn't make the song better. It didn't add value. And to me, those are the two things that I look in a solo. I'm not saying every song has to have a solo. I'd rather them not even putting a solo altogether. But if you're going to put a solo in the track, it has to add value to the design of the song. It has to add value to what the song is trying to do. And in a song that has these characteristics, you need an absolute ripper. It doesn't have to be, 30 seconds long. It doesn't have to be a long solo. It could be just short, like two licks put together, but it has to be like absolutely over the top, and if possible, finishing with a whammy bar, just to give it that nice little like feedback at the end, just to kick it into the next gear.
I don't know, man. For me, I agree. I agree that the solo would have been nice to have that over the top feel.
It's the weakest thing of the whole song.
It was the weakest thing, but in my opinion, I think the thing that brought me to the yard was the guitar in that chorus. And every single time it wasn't there, I'm waiting for that guitar in the chorus. So I looked over the solo part. I didn't... It would have been nice if it was. You're not wrong. It would have been nice if it was over-the-top solo, something short, or even something long.
Doesn't matter as long as it's over the top.
As long as it has that over-the-top feel to go with the whole intensity and badassery of this song. But in my opinion,
because the song is on 10.
Exactly.
You need one element that gives it all the way to 11, and that is normally the solo in a song like this.
But for me, the 10, the without the solo, I mean, I love the song. With that over the top solo, maybe I'll love it even more. But this is how the song is, and I'm judging it how the song is.
But when you consider the level of talent that's in this band,
yeah,
that solo has, and the level of talent that the guitar players have.
You would think
that is disappointing. I mean, it's like Cristiano Ronaldo missing 3 penalties in a row. Considering the level of his talent, you can almost excuse 1. 3 in a row? So we're not talking about a run-of-the-mill band here. We're not talking about like some shitty-ass band that plays garage shows to their families during bar mitzvahs. We're not talking about a band like that. We're talking a band that has a huge amount of talent and resources. And what I mean by resources, I mean internal resources. I mean, look, these fucking guys all know how to fucking play.
Yeah.
So based on all of that, I have to say the solo kind of left me a little bit disappointed.
But for me,
the song is great overall. I still love the song.
The way you're talking about it, it's like it's ruined the song. It didn't ruin the song, in my opinion. I still enjoyed the song a lot.
The jury's still out on that one. I need to listen to the song again.
Someone needs to shoot the jury, man.
I need to listen to the track again. I'm once again. I'm going to
go
back.
You're gonna
it didn't ruin. I'm not saying the lack of an explosive solo ruined the song for me.
But the way you're talking about it, you're talking about how like it did, and then the jury whole thing. In your mind, you're contradicting yourself. You're like, I like the song, but it also ruined the song. Well, how can you like something and have it ruined at the same time?
I didn't say it ruined it, did I?
Yeah.
I said it kind of. But it did, like...
Exactly.
I don't know, man. It's going to be very hard for me to digest this track without a quality solo in it. It's just... Guys, I'm turning into a contortionist over here. I'm trying to bend myself in ways that I'm going to have something overall positive to feel or take away from this track. I love these guys. All of them. I love them. Like, not in a sexual way that I want to marry them, but I love them. You know what I mean? I love their talent. I love what they've done. I love what they've achieved. Every single band that they've played in. But that's so... It's a hard pill for me to swallow.
I know what you're saying, and I understand. And like I said, I agree. If the solo was like that, it would probably move the song up. But as it is, it didn't ruin the song for me. I still enjoy the song a lot. But the way you're saying it is you're saying you liked it, but it also since that solo part ruined it. But how do you have something that's been ruined and still good at the same time?
It's like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still good.
In the words of Gordon Ramsay, how can you like something that's bland and think it tastes fucking delicious? Like, No.
We've gotten to the point in this channel where we're quoting
Gordon Ramsay.
Fuck. Wow. We jumped the shark. Anyways, I think this is a song that for me, perhaps for you, it's an immediate hit into your playlist.
It is, yeah.
For me, I need to listen to this song a couple more times to kind of get past that.
We're gonna have a YouTube short on this channel in a couple days of him in the washroom shaving, and he's gonna be singing this song and bopping out to this song, and I'm gonna post
combing my hair.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's hard, man, because see, the people at home, sometimes we get a lot of slack on the channel for the opinions that we give.
Yeah.
But the people at home have had a chance to listen to this song probably like 50 times since it came out.
So you have your
so they've had their opportunity to say, okay, I didn't like it that much, or I didn't like this, but now like listen to it 10 more times, 15 more times, it's growing on me. I like that. You guys have the benefit of doing that. We don't. We're listening to this song for the very first time right now, and we're like, okay, this is how I feel. So this is how I feel right now.
But I know
it doesn't mean I'm going to feel this way
for the rest of
my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let me just have this moment.
Okay. All
right.
But that kind of messed me up there. I'm like, oh, so the song was ruined, but you liked it. So, like, it was making my brain hurt.
Okay, maybe I'll edit and take the solo out. And just put it on my playlist minus the solo. There you go. I don't know. Like, let me just have this moment of not having the clarity, the complete clarity in terms of how I feel about it.
So in the end,
I'm kind of pregnant about this.
You're kind of pregnant, okay, but you can never be kind of pregnant. And for me, I enjoyed the song. I do agree with you that if the solo was over the top like that, it would have taken the song to a whole nother level, and the song would have been 10 times as good as it is now. But for me, as the song is now, I still enjoyed it a lot.
Okay. On that note, guys, let us know your thoughts on the comments. I'm dying to read these. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Solo, no solo, better solo, okay solo. What do you think of the song in general? Did this song meet your expectations? It didn't meet your expectations. Are you surprised that it has more of a Dark Tranquility vibe than an In Flames vibe? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. We'll be reading those comments and getting back to you, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.
See ya.